What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka Prince Anthony. And if you guys missed the first episode, come on, bro. You guys know the drill. You guys gotta go back and check it out. That first episode laid the foundation for how this series is gonna go. And to be honest, this episode is gonna lay that foundation as well. But it's very important you go back and watch the first episode nonetheless. But anyways, getting straight into things. If you guys missed the last episode, you guys would have missed us getting the third overall pick in this year's NBA draft. The first pick is going to the New Orleans Pelicans, and the second pick is going to the Dallas Mavericks. I felt so bad for the Wizards because the Wizards were projected to have the #1 pick. They ended up falling to number 5. That's horrible. We were projected to have the #2 pick and we fell to number 3, so that's not bad. But nonetheless, we do end up with the third overall pick. And I asked you guys in the last episode, what do you guys want me to do with the pick? Should I go ahead and trade the pick? Because we did have a lot of good trade offers for that third overall pick. Or should I go ahead and draft somebody like maybe a Anthony Edwards, a RJ Hampton, somebody? So after reading through the comments, I read 3 very interesting scenarios on what I can do when it comes to this draft pick. So the first thing is getting Anthony Edwards. A lot of you guys were telling me, hey, why don't you keep that third overall pick? Go after somebody like Anthony Edwards. He's going to be a beast in the future. Second, a few of you guys were telling me, why don't you try and trade up and get Lamelo Ball? That's a very interesting one. And then the third option is, why don't you trade the pick for somebody like Devin Booker or Jimmy Butler? And I honestly sat back and really thought about it for a while. That's why it's taken me so long to post this episode. I actually put a lot of thought into it, and the option I decided to go with is attempting to trade up to that #1 spot and securing that #1 overall pick. Because if I have that #1 pick, I could literally choose anybody that I want. I could choose Lamelo, I could choose Anthony Edwards. It's guaranteed that I'm gonna get whoever I want in this year's NBA draft. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. So before I proposed the trade, I had to go to my roster and see who I could actually trade on my roster. Because if you guys don't remember, because we did get a lot of young players on our squad for that first season, a lot of them have team options on their contract, and a lot of them were on 1-year deals, meaning I might not have any pieces to trade to the New Orleans Pelicans. So I did open up Trade Finder, and I only have 4 players available right now on my roster that I could trade to the New Orleans Pelicans. Carson Edwards, my son Iggy, Claxton, and Tyus Jones. Those are the only 4 players I could include in the deal, which is fine. Those 4 players do have a pretty decent amount of trade value, probably like 1.5 or 2 stars. That's all I need, especially when I want to include the third overall pick into the deal. I feel like this is all that I need. Like 2 more players and that third overall pick should be enough to secure the #1 pick in the NBA draft. So now it's time to propose a trade. I was trying to give them the third overall pick, 2 future second rounders, Carson Edwards and Iggy. They were not trying to accept that. They were holding on to that pick for dear life. Then I threw in 1 more future second rounder. I proposed the trade, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The New Orleans Pelicans agreed to our trade offer, and we now have the #1 overall pick in this year's NBA draft. Things are about to get lit. But before we get to the NBA draft, we have to get past the staff signing period. And as of now, we don't have any members on our staff, like at all. If you guys don't remember, in the first episode, I did sign my entire staff to 1-year deals. That's why right now, we don't have anybody. So our goal for this staff signing period is basically sign the best staff members available for each category or each position. And it took us a few days, but we finally have ourselves a full staff. Our head coach is going to be Benjamin Walker. I signed him to a 4-year deal. I mean, look at his stats. His offense is a B+, defense is an A, his potential is an A-. And if you guys don't remember, last season, he was our assistant coach. This dude was due a promotion with stats like that, especially when his stats got better from last season. He got the promotion. He's our new head coach. And in terms of our assistant coach, I decided to bring in my man, Tim Duncan. His potential is a B+, his defense is a B+. He has to work on his offense. So I did decide to sign him to a 1-year deal, see what he's about. If he does well with Benjamin Walker in his first year as assistant coach, if his stats increase, then I'm definitely going to re-sign him next season, probably to like a 2 or 3 year deal. And in terms of the rest of the staff, I got the best available. How can I not? Everybody else have B's in terms of their stats, straight B's. That's all I need. Now, continuing with our off-season, I decided to fast forward past the NBA Draft Combine because who really cares about the Combine? It's all about those private team workouts. And for our private team workouts, I invited 5 specific players, 5 players that I am interested in using my draft pick on when it comes to this year's NBA draft. And those 5 players that I chose are Cole Anthony, Lamelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, RJ Hampton, and James Wiseman. Looking at how they did during the private team workouts, they did pretty well, to be honest. All of those players really surprised me. The only thing that really upsetted me during these team workouts is the fact that Lamelo Ball only had 8 reps when he was benching. Bro, how can you only have 8 reps? Like, everybody else had more than 10. My man James Wiseman had 25. The dude is strong as... Yo, he's strong AF. Like, bro, Lamelo, you gotta be able to do more than 8 reps. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get your strength up if we do decide to choose you with the first overall pick in this year's NBA draft, because 8 reps, bro, I could do way more than 8 reps. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment of truth. It is now time for this year's NBA draft. We have the first overall pick. Who are we gonna choose? I was thinking about it for a while. I was thinking Anthony Edwards or Lamelo Ball. I really did not know who I wanted to choose, but I have to go with the hype. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I really have to go with the hype. I'm gonna give my son, Lamelo Ball, a chance. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the first overall pick in this year's NBA draft, the Las Vegas Royals select Lamelo Ball. Welcome to Las Vegas, bro. You better not let me down. And I also did have a second round draft pick. I decided to choose Agbaji. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. I'm going to just call him Agba. We drafted him in the second round. So the NBA draft has come and the NBA draft has gone. With the first overall pick, we got Lamelo Ball. The Mavericks got Anthony Edwards with the second pick. The Pelicans got James Wiseman. The Cavs got Isaiah. RJ Hampton is going to the Washington Wizards. Jaden McDaniels going to the Timberwolves. The Heat got Cole Anthony. Isaiah Stewart going to the New York Knicks. And who really cares about everybody else? I'm just being honest. I mean, there are a few more good players. I'm just saying, like, there really is. But I am spoiled in the fact that I got the number 1 pick, so who really cares? We got Lamelo Ball. Hopefully, like I said, he does not let us down. So now it's time to sign our rookies. Of course, we're going to sign Melo, and of course, we're going to sign Agba to their contracts, their rookie contracts, their rookie deals. Welcome them to the Las Vegas Royals. And now moving on to the team/player option section of the offseason. Of course, I'm going to pick up the team option on everybody's contracts. I have to, bro. I'm not letting all these players go for nothing. Like, come on, that is definitely not gonna happen. But here's where things get interesting, right? Now, although I'm picking up the team options on everybody's contracts, except for Mario Hezonja, because he did deny the player option on his contract. He had a player option somehow. Who would give him a player option? But nonetheless, things get interesting because although we are picking up the team options on a lot of our players' contracts, that doesn't necessarily mean that they want to be here. And here's what I mean. Mario Hezonja clearly says that this isn't a good fit with him. He doesn't want to be on the Las Vegas Royals. But now looking at the other players, Josh Hart says he will be moving on to a new team. He doesn't want to be in Las Vegas. Myleague Monk said, I've spent enough time with the Las Vegas Royals. Same thing for Ball. He had enough of Las Vegas. He doesn't want to be on our squad as well. Amari Spellman said the same thing. He had enough of Las Vegas. Diallo had enough of Las Vegas. Tony Bradley had enough with... Yo, none of the players want to be on the Las Vegas Royals anymore. That's very interesting because I picked up the team options on their contracts. So, since nobody want to be on Las Vegas, I'm sorry, but now y'all gotta get traded. I know y'all wanted me to hold on to players like Myleague Monk, who averaged 17 points last season. Ball averaged 19 points last season. Matter of fact, I'm still gonna hold on to Ball. I'm gonna try my best to hold on to him and try to change his mind, but players like Myleague Monk or Josh Hart, I know y'all want me to hold on to them, but I'm sorry. Most of those players are gonna have to go if they don't want to be in Las Vegas, especially because next season they're gonna be free agents. I don't want them to just get up and walk. I want players that actually wants to play for the Las Vegas Royals, and clearly a lot of them don't want to be here, so I'm gonna have to let them go. And I was thinking about possible trade scenarios for those players, and I started to think real hard, and then I remember you guys saying that you guys didn't mind me trading the 3rd overall pick in the NBA draft when I did have it for a player like Devin Booker or maybe a player like Jimmy Butler. So I was like, I wonder if I'll be able to strike up a deal with the Phoenix Suns to somehow, some way get my hands on Devin Booker. Because if you guys think about it, imagine a backcourt with Lamelo Ball and Devin Booker. That is offense for days. I feel like that backcourt right there have the potential to be one of the best backcourts in the NBA for years to come. So I definitely have to try my hand, try my luck at getting a player like Devin Booker on the Las Vegas Royals. So now it's time to propose a trade. I was willing to offer the Phoenix Suns Myleague Monk, Diallo, Tony Bradley, and a future 1st rounder, and the Phoenix Suns was not trying to hear it. They were not trying to accept that deal at all. So then I thought, maybe I have to sweeten the deal up a little bit. I'm gonna throw in Tyus Jones. Why not? So I offered them that trade, and the Suns are still not willing to give me Devin Booker. Look how many players I'm trying to give up. They are not trying to hear it. I threw in Josh Hart instead of Tyus Jones. The Suns were not trying to hear that either. So I was like, I really do not want to do this, but I'm gonna give y'all one more future 1st round pick. So y'all getting 2 future 1st round picks and 4 young prospects for Devin Booker. If they do not accept this trade, I'm gonna call this trade off entirely. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The Phoenix Suns have agreed to my trade offer. I'm sorry I had to give up 4 young prospects, but those 4 players did not want to be on the Las Vegas Royals anymore, so I had to trade them, and in return we got Devin Booker. Welcome to the Las Vegas Royals. Now, before I end this episode, I need you guys' opinion on who I should go after during free agency. We have $54 million in cap space. We got players like Andre Drummond, Pascal Siakam, DeMar DeRozan, that's free agents, Montrezl Harrell, Buddy Hield. The list goes on and on when it comes to potential good free agents that we could have on this Las Vegas Royale squad. I might go after a player like Brandon Ingram or maybe somebody like a Jaylen Brown. I have no idea. That's where you guys come in. So leave a comment in the comment section below for the next episode. Who do you guys want me to go after for free agency? Leave those comments. I'm very eager to see what you guys are going to say, because we have a lot of cap space. We should be able to sign at least 2 max free agents. Like, I'm willing to spend at least $20 to $22 million on one player, and then $20 to $22 million on a second player. That way we can get 2 good players on our squad, since we already have Devin Booker and Lamelo Ball. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to make your voices heard. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think about this episode. Tell me what you guys think about our trade for Devin Booker. I mean, I had to do it. The players did not want to be on the Las Vegas Royals. If somebody doesn't want to be on your team, why would you try to keep them? If a lot of those players wasn't worth it, to be honest, I'm gonna try and see if I could convince Ball and change his mind to stay on Las Vegas. But if he doesn't want to, I might have to trade him sometime in the near future. Who knows? If a player doesn't want to stay on your squad, they do not want to stay on your squad. Tell me what you guys think about the Devin Booker trade. Who should I go after in free agency? And tell me what you guys think about us drafting Lamelo Ball. Because in my opinion, that backcourt of Lamelo Ball and Devin Booker, offense for days, like I said. So leave your comment in the comment section below. And if you guys made it to the end of this episode, as always, you are the real MVP. You are loved. You are appreciated. Make sure that you leave a like before you exit this video, because of course that's shady business if you could make it all the way to the end of this episode and not leave a like. That is shady AF, bro. So make sure to leave a comment in the comment section below, leave a like on this video, and if you love my GM and my league content, you found the right channel. Hit the subscribe button, tap the bell icon for notifications, and also make sure you guys check out my Hornets My GM 2.0 series. That series is definitely lit. Click the playlist right there. The playlist is waiting to be clicked. It is screaming to you to click it, so go ahead and do that. And also click the playlist right there to keep up to date with this Las Vegas Royales My League series. And once again, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode. This is the Prince of YouTube signing out.